Well, what happens when we get distracted? Well, we can sicken Christ for a while. Look at verse 16. So then, because you're lukewarm, that means you're not hot and impacting people's lives. You're not cold and refreshing people's lives. I will vomit you out of my mouth. We've raised enough children. There are two kinds of vomit. There's the gentle, kind of the little girl vomit where they go, oh, and it's just a little, and a parent can put their hand under there and wipe them off with the little cloth, and and you caught it, it didn't get on their clothes. That's nice. There's the other kind. Your little boy comes running in, his eyes are this wide, he goes, Mom, I'm sick. That's called projectile vomiting. That's the Greek word here. Spew is the Greek word. Jesus said, I could spew. I'm projectile. Whoa. Look at verse 16. I will projectile spew, vomit you out of my mouth. That is not positive. To have the Lord of glory, the one who died on the cross, the creator of the ends of the earth, the one who matters most in the universe, say to a Christian, I feel like throwing up you out of my mouth. Bad news. We can sicken Christ for a while. Either we focus on him, obey and serve him, or it makes him sick. When we don't pursue him, look how he described them. Because you say, I am rich, I've become wealthy, I don't need anything, and you don't know that you are wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. We can become miserable and blame all our problems on things other than it being that we're alienated from Jesus because we have other things that are more important, we're distracted. We can become poor because we only measure wealth by our dream house and better job and all that. We can become blind. I was reading an article on one of the planes about these little creatures, salamanders, that live in caves, and the scientists are curious about them because they have everything. They have optic nerves, they have everything for eyes. They have eyes, actually, but their eyes are never used, and so skin has grown across both their eyes. So because they don't use them, they're covered, but they're still there. They're optic nerves and everything. And it was an interesting article because it was by people that believe in evolutionary thought, and they said, it's so interesting that they evolved with eyes and optic nerves, but with skin over it. And actually, if you look at the DNA, there is a part of the DNA that's a protective thing that the Lord actually designed for the salamanders that end up, living down there. But we can become blind to all the joys and thrills we're missing because we never use our spiritual eyes to be in the Word. We can become naked. You say, what's the context of that? Is that the Thyatira dancing girl thing? No. That's Revelation 19 we're going to, where it says that what we're doing in obedience to the Lord, do you remember Ephesians 2 says we were created for good works? We're not saved by good works. We're saved for the purpose of good works. Good works are so important to God. Revelation 19 says we're going to wear our good works forever. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting chapter to get to. I mean, most of us don't even think of that. We think of all those people who are trying to earn their way to heaven. No. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of God. But you are created in Christ Jesus for good works. The only reason God saved us is for us to produce the likeness to Christ in our life. We were saved with that purpose.